All right, rookies, we're just gonna get into it because what else are we gonna do with our time for Supercoach now? Shocking week, horrible week. Um, I'm in a corner crying a lot. It's just what it is. What it is. First year is done. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. What am I doing with my life? Our Supercoach team's done. We had a shocking week with shocking cover. I thought we were going to be okay. Turns out we weren't at all. Our BC options did not play out. I think that's probably like the worst thing that I've been able to mishandle every week is like the VCC options. I had good suggestions at the start because Butters was definitely a great captain pick. I decided to go a Luke Jackson VC instead to go a bit of a pod. Should have taken the 116. Thought Merritt would, you know, come good against, I think it was Melbourne. And he just, did poorly. So I left the captain on Merritt thinking he would get more than Jackson. He did not. Let's just look at the shambles. Let's bask in this horridness of what the final team is. So, our backline did poorly. Our pick in decoding did not return at all in any investments whatsoever. Was just shambles, just shambles. He had a really good like first quarter, first half, and then just disappeared, which is shocking. Holmes did quite well. Holmes was great. Should have put the VC on Holmes. Was gonna, and then decided, nah, I was gonna VC Jackson, which still I should have taken. I think moving into next season, I think we're just gonna play safe and put a VC on a potential high score. But if they get anything more than 115, we just take, and we just don't play that game. I'm not playing that risky game anymore. Sorry, it's costing us too many points. So backline, Ridley has been doing quite well. Houston had a bit of a bounce back, which is great. Bench fine. Bond just scraped through for 108. Butters did quite well. Merritt, don't want to talk about. Green. How does someone have as many disposals as he did and then was like, 40% DE? Crazy. Butters and Rosie are just doing amazing things. Great pickup value. Sarong is getting frustrating. Is this like the third or like back-to-back sub-tons? Third, yeah. Third sub-ton in a row. It's just shocking. Martin came out of nowhere. I didn't get to watch this game, but this was fucking amazing. Seeing this is a great bounce back game for him. Going like 112 and 75 and 99. Then a 142 out of all. I VC'd the wrong player. Clearly. Kocha, 80, still pretty solid. We had Dowling on bench as emergency cover with really no way to get him on field, which sucked. We had Maynard in the forward, who got a 75, which was nice. Look, until Gorn's back, we have Jackson and English. English, I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about it at all. I hate my team. I hate my team. But Jackson, yeah. I mean, look, the VC was looking nice until the last quarter. It was actually looking pretty sketchy up until like second quarter, third quarter were looking really good, and then like the last quarter, just nothing happened. Shocking. Flanders still maintaining his tons. Heaney back this week. Zorko couldn't somehow scrap together bloody ton. Annoying. Fisher hopefully back in the team in the side. Kerno good enough. McMullen good enough. Hutchison shit. Dowling, yeah, shame that we had that on bench and couldn't put that on field for like a McMullen or what have you. But it is what it is. This is what we're looking like moving into this round. We're just going to do a quick VCC run because that's really all we're here for. If you're doing trades, good luck. If you got trades left, you're probably looking to trade out Falapelu or whatever his name is from St Kilda. If you brought him in, stiff. I know he was going to be a lot of trade targets. But yeah, so trade-wise, let's see what people are doing. Humphreys, great downgrade option. Cardwell could be managed. Reports are. Lockie Neal is just fucking amazing. People are trading out Fisher or Gorn. Yeah, especially. Yeah, people are making their cash. Green, a lot of people are getting rid of Green. Interesting. We're not going to look at trades too much. Most people have finished their team, so I'm not going to look at any of that. But let's go into VCC options. I think the smartest VC you could have against Adelaide, especially on a Friday night game, is like a Merritt, Ridley, or Martin, even a Cardwell, but he might be managed. So maybe no, maybe no. I don't know what Martin's done. Martin actually has done pretty well against Adelaide previously. 127 around 17-23, and previously this year got 114 against him. Not bad. Merritt himself has gone. Oh, I need to turn this off. It's frustrating. Merritt hopefully has a good bounce back game. I'd be putting more money on Merritt. Ridley, yeah. But he has been a solid. He's averaging 112. His back-to-back weeks have been like 120s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 120s. Good. Good. He could keep form. But I'm going to say Merritt. Bounce back game, VC Merritt is a great option. Early game, Gold Coast versus Greater West Sydney. So Suns versus Greater West Sydney. I think if you got Rao, you wouldn't even consider. I'd be worried. Even with Took out, he's just not the weapon that anyone wanted him to be. Whitfield, maybe if you want an early one. I'm not sure what Whitfield's averaged against the Suns. Have a look. 87, 130. Yeah, it's not the worst. Not the worst. But when you've got like West Coast versus St Kilda, McGovern's not even playing, so don't know. Could you go like a Steele or a Sinclair maybe? Sinclair actually might not be a bad shout against West Coast. He has been. I don't think he's done too well of late. 88, quiet game. Sinclair could be a shout if you don't have like a Martin or a Merritt or anything like that. Sinclair or a Steele. Maybe Steele bounces back, maybe. I don't know. Collingwood and Hawthorn's interesting. I don't know if Dacos. I think Dacos is just not good at the moment. I don't know what's happened with his form. Not good. Will Day could be a shout. Sicily, I don't even know if he's playing. He's injury prone, so there's the likelihood of him going down due to injury could be quite high. I would only be looking at maybe more, because Collingwood do give out to concede points to forwards. Maybe more or Will Day. Outside of Dacos, who I probably wouldn't touch. I wouldn't look at Collingwood. You could look at Bont against Geelong, but Geelong is seemingly being a bit of a tougher matchup for the mids, so Dale could be a shout. I don't know how Richards has been going, but I know Dale. I think Dale had a really good game. 123. What's his matchup against Geelong? It's like, oh yeah, I don't know how much you pay for that. I think Geelong are in really good form, so I'd be kind of reluctant to go against them. Richards, I don't know how Richards has been playing, but for last time I checked, he wasn't playing that well. 83s. Yeah, back to 80s. Not good. Not good. So for Geelong against Bulldogs, you could go a Jezza if you've got Jez. Stewart's actually been playing like not bad. I would not go captain. I would be looking at a VC at this game. I wouldn't captain anyone from this. But Stewart has been playing quite well. He's going to be thrown in the mid. They said like Brawler's back in. I think he was a late out last week. Maybe a Stewart. I reckon Holmes. I reckon Stewart at Holmes could be a VC if you really wanted to put a VC on this game. I don't know if you would. If you're going to put a VC on any game for Saturday, you put it on Butters against Richmond for sure. Port Adelaide, you could probably go Rosie, you could go Butters, you could potentially even look at Houston because Farrell is out. It's going to be really hard to pass up Butters in regards to everyone else on that team. Houston could pop off because there's not going to be any Farrell, so he's probably going to get some more kick-ins. But I think we all trust Butters to have the highest ceiling out of the three of them. So Butters, if you had to pick anyone, I wouldn't even look at anyone on Richmond. I think going to be a rough game. Sorry, Brad. Your boy's going to get fucking reamed. But Butters, 100%. I'm using Butters as my captain after my merit VC. Brisbane and Sydney. Goulden's been in good form. Lockie Neal is a clear shout. So is Dunkley. Maybe Warner if you want it to be different. Maybe not Heaney. Because it's a Sunday game, you're looking at C options. So you want safety. I think Neal. There's Neal cop the tag, though. There's Neal cop Jordan. Interesting. I'd be looking at like maybe Dunkley. If you want the safest pick out of all of this, you potentially look at like Dunkley to be safe. Maybe Goulden. Maybe even Heaney. What's Heaney going against the Lions? I'd be more inclined to go like, Goulden or Dunkley. Neal, maybe. They could send Jordan to him. Just be wary. Fremantle and Melbourne. Freo, I don't even know there's no one you can really trust from Freo. Ryan's out of it. Drong's out of it. Jackson, maybe, but I think Darcy's coming back. I probably wouldn't look at this game personally between like Brisbane and Sydney, and then you've got Carlton and North. I would just skip this game. Melbourne, there's no one relevant. I think while we're all hopeful Gawn comes back, I don't think it happens. I don't think it happens. So I honestly would skip this. Carlton and North, maybe Curnow. Risky. That's not a safe bet though. Or is it? Could be. Curnow could be a shout. I think Cripps is a bit in fine form. If you want a kind of pod pick for a captaincy, you go Cripps. Do they bring in Phillips, and does he tag? Otherwise, I'm not sure who tags from North if it's not Phillips. So Walsh, Cripps, Curnow, they're all solid choices for Carlton. North, I still think Sheasel, LDU are probably your main. You got TDK. Really depends. TDK and Pitnet, if they're dual rucking, not great. I don't know how Jerry goes up against Pitnet. I think Jerry could go off. Jerry might be a good captaincy score. Or pod pick. Not even really pod, because most people would have traded to him from Gawn. What's he done previously? 90-48. Honestly, I'd be going more. If TDK is solo, go TDK. But I'd be favouring Cripps out of anyone else. And North probably favouring. I think LDU is probably better. I think Sheasel had a quiet game. Sheasel didn't see much of the ball last week. If just for a measly 75, whereas LDU still managed to put up, I think, a decent score. So I'd go LDU. But that's VCC, guys. We're just wrapping this up. 13, 14 minutes. Let me know how you guys are going. Let me know what your final team looks like. Mine is in absolute fucking shambles. Might do a live stream. Might just do live streams from here on out. And the next video will just be like my lessons learned. Because my team's done. This mess of a thing is done. So the check-in video is going to be very quick, unlike this. But it's going to be more in-depth about VC options. And then, there'll be a video coming about what I learned. So with that said, guys, good luck for the remaining week. Who are you trading in if you've got any trades left? And who are you looking to VC and see? I will see you guys next week. Good luck.